Hello, today we're going to be talking about conjugating AR verbs. So basically what a verb conjugation is, it's a different form of a verb. And in Spanish, we have a lot of these. So we've learned a lot of verbs that end in either AR, ER, or IR. And today we're just going to be focusing on those AR verbs and conjugating them. AR verbs, like cantar, which you see down here on the screen, AR verbs, when in their infinitive form, when they end in AR, mean to something. For example, cantar means to sing. So if we want to say I sing, you sing, he sings, we sing, and so on and so forth, we have to conjugate. That means we have to change the verb into a different form. So the first thing we need to do before we can conjugate the verbs is talk about our subject pronouns. And you see I've made a little subject pronoun chart. This is always a great idea to make right up in the corner of your paper. So I'd like for you to, as you're following along with this, fill in your own version of this chart. And each subject pronoun that you see here is going to have a different AR verb ending. So we need to memorize those endings. And there are lots of videos and links in Google Classroom that can help you do that. But our endings, just to put them simply, we'll fill in this chart here. The yo ending is o, to ending as. The él, ella, and usted ending is a. The nosotros ending, amos. Nosotros, país, even though it doesn't look like it. And then our ellos, ellas, and ustedes is on. All right, so now that we have those endings here, be a good idea to take some time and memorize which ending goes with which subject pronoun, especially if you're not comfortable yet with those subject pronouns. You need to make sure you're familiar with what each subject pronoun means. So let's do a little practice down here with cantar in how exactly we conjugate AR verbs. So really we have two steps for conjugating AR verbs. Step number one, drop the AR. We're going to take off the AR, then we're going to add our ending. In order to be able to add our ending, we have to have a subject. So if we're wanting to conjugate this for yo, we add an O. If I want to say I sing, if I want to say you sing, as, cantas. He sings, canta. We sing, cantamos. Y'all in Spain sing, cantáis. Don't forget that accent mark. And then ellos, ellas, and ustedes. So you all or they sing, cantan. Pretty simple, not too complicated, but let's do a little practice here. Let's put some different verbs up here on the screen that we can see. So the first verb I want us to practice with is bailar. And let's conjugate bailar for the subject, yo. So what are we going to do first? Step number one, drop the AR ending. All right, so we drop the AR, and then we need to add our yo ending. So since I have my chart over here, I can go over here and look, and I'm going to add yo. My yo ending is o, bailo. Pretty simple. The important part here is just memorizing. When we have the chart here, it makes it a little easier, but memorizing those endings is important. So let's do a little more practice down here. I'm going to give you the subject pronoun of to. So we want to say you speak. I want you to pause the video right now, take a minute, and conjugate this. Follow our two steps, drop the AR, and add the ending. Hopefully you paused the video and had plenty of time to add your ending. So what did we do first? We dropped the ending, we dropped the AR, we added the ending, which in this case would be us. Right? Next one I'm going to have you do independently. So let's give the subject here. I'm just having trouble. There. I would like for you to conjugate escuchar for él. He listens. All right. Hopefully you paused the video and had time to do that. First step, what is it? Drop the AR. Second step, add the ending. Perfect. So you should have él escucha. We have a couple more here to practice. Nosotros, trabajar, we work. And then let's do ellas estudiar. I'd like for you to pause the video. See what you can do with trabajar and estudiar, and come right back and we'll talk about them. All right, so your first step here, what was it? You drop the AR, and then you add the ending. So nosotros trabajamos. Let's make that a little bigger so it's not on top there. All right, and the same thing down here. What do? Drop the AR, add the ending. Hopefully this gives you a good idea of how to conjugate AR verbs. You can watch this again and review. You can also take time to practice in your packet. There's lots of practice activities in there. Happy studying!